about black, Latino, and Native American. When the Lord says that our kingdom is to come, as long as we follow the law, statutes, and commandments.
I got the camera bag, I'm the cameraman. If shit getting active, I'ma stand it down. We taking ground, call the ambulance. That shit go right, left, right, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You got that right. That shit go. If you got a problem, we'll handle it. Niggas acting hard, you better stand on it. We on every corner, we stamping it. You better get your life for this camp shit. We ain't playing around, there's no cowards, dog. If niggas charged up, you get powered off. Rude of speech, keep it raw. It ain't my fault that you niggas soft. It ain't my fault that these niggas frauds. It ain't my fault that them niggas rats. If your colors fly, you don't get that shit go. Right, left, right, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You got that. That shit go left, right, left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You got that right. That shit go.
B-Raw, wanna go to war, gotta hop into the van. Tryna cut the semen, something you don't understand. Getting checked from my betterment, better take it like a man. Nigga, how you walk away for camp? If you willing to die, you better be willing to stand. Take a trip around the world, see a bunch of corners held by them UPK niggas. All them UPK niggas go to camp. And I'm on Shamar head hanging out the car window when I pull up straight to the battlefield. And I'ma make sure niggas make it back home. Say, nigga, what you thought? With anything moving, I be on. Gotta remind them we nothing like them niggas that you saw. If you hear back up, that'll be your last time to get out the way. The price to pay before.
That shit go left.
Nah, for real though. B-Raw.
Left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You got that right. That shit go left.
Nah, for real though. B-Raw.
Left. If shit go left, you best get right, or you'll get left. You got that.
Y'all about to swim y'all south right there. Move that south. Move that south. Move that south. The Father we fear. The Father we fear. Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Shah. Eastward. Eastward. Eastward.
They need food, housing, clothing. They need counseling. They need understanding of what's happened to them. They need an identity. They need to know the truth about the Lord. They need to be woke up to who the devil is. That's right. White man. That's what the hell they need. And you add that to black people, Latinos, and Native Indians, brother, then you gonna be able to do something. The whole reason I'm here saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our life.
Whoa. It's another episode of Chop and Cut, episode 27. 26, 27, 28.
How far we come?
All right, 27. Yeah, come, sir. We got a good show for y'all, man. We got some World War III talk. We got some talk about Trump, one of the most popular guys today. The most stupider popular guys today. You know what I'm saying? But today, we got Officer of 1,000 out of Eastern Shore.
Oh shit.
Asha Allah.
Oh, shalom, sister. Thumb.
Man, we got Officer 500 Yugadar out of Virginia, y'all.
Yeah, about thumb. What's going on?
Oh, brother.
We got myself, Officer 500 Corral, come out of Baltimore.
That's
Yeah,
right.
this is Chop and Cut.
Clap it up for that, brother.
Yeah, this Chop and Cut. Let's get it in.
Might as well.
What story we got first?
Damn. I mean, it ain't like it's a war going on or anything.
No, right?
What shall we talk about? Now we got that the video. There's a video that you did that breaks down some god damn more evidence that the ISUPK is the home of the truth and the only place where
Do they
righteous
need
leadership
anymore? How much
dwells.
they need? How much they need?
You understand? Like that video was so heavy because it you know highlighting the you know what Commander General Yohanna been saying. You understand? And now you know we look at how it plays out today as it pertains to Iran and the US. And I mean, damn, it's almost like, yeah, it's nothing short of amazing. I'd like to get into that video if that's too wild with everybody.
That's too wild with me. If I could real quick, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the audience, to all the Akim out there watching. Y'all about Shimi Shabaka Thumb. To all the Akwathin, y'all with Shamala Thumb about Shimi, y'all with Shah. We got Princess Sakaya.
Okay.
You also got Hadassah in the building. You know what I'm saying? You are absolutely right. He's a popular clown, but shit, that's the new white messiah, the great white hype. You know what I'm saying? That Trump, you know what I mean? That's the hey. But yeah, I just want to get it out the way. I don't want you too wild. Let's go ahead and run it.
No sweat. Let's let me share screen. It's been a minute. Y'all brothers held it down. Fantastic job last week, Aki.
Wow, that was all Officer Corral, the one.
Come
Y'all brothers are amazing. So I'm gonna share a window, share that system audio. We do it like that. Hey chat, if when I go to play this video, if it starts like double, like sometimes it'll double up if I don't do it the right way. So if you hear like a bunch of echoing or something like that, just let us know. We are attending to the chat, so your feedback will help us. As well as if y'all got any comments or anything on everything that's going on, as always, feel free to, you know, chop it up yourself. You know what I'm saying? Drop your thoughts and your comments in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We'll have them scrolling on the screen for now till it get violatable, and then we'll adjust as need be. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this rock for a second.
Who's an ally of Russia. Russia's prophecy is to eventually invade Saudi Arabia.
I wanted to show you guys as well. Saudi Arabia feels as though they have been abandoned by the U.S. They said, the gentleman here said, Saudi political analyst Salman al-Akili on Al Jazeera says, America has abandoned us and focus its defense systems on protecting Israel, leaving the Gulf states that host its military bases at the mercy of the Iranian missiles and drones. I'll show you guys here. It's not in English, so everyone have to read along.
الدفاع الأمريكي مركز على إسرائيل دون دول الخليج التي تقع فيها كثير من القواعد العسكرية. وما في شك أنا في تقديري أعتقد أن هناك يعني نوع من العتب الخليجي على الحليف أو الشريك، إذا وصفناه بدقة، الشريك الأمريكي الذي يركز على أمن إسرائيل.
So he said our ally, our partner, the U.S., is focusing on the stability and the security of Israel. So they feel abandoned. And I want to get your take on that. You guys go ahead and jump in.
Well, that was it, sir.
So I was going to say, if you could stop it right there. Go ahead, Officer Corral.
No, I was on basically, you know what I mean, look, the General Yohanna 8 months ago, Like if you watch that video, it's posted on ISUPK Baltimore, right? So basically, that video shows you one clip from like 8 months ago. I think it was the last time that Iran and Israel, they call it the 12-day war, right? When they had the 12-day war. Um, Commander General Yohanna broke it down. He broke down the whole, had the map up there. He showed you the area with the Houthis, Iran, Saudi Arabia, all the partners that is with the West, and all the partners that is with Iran. He showed you the breakdown of how currently right now they're talking about the Strait of Hormuz, right? And how they import and export certain goods. And then also, but before with the 12-day war, we knew about, he broke down about the part where they had the, on the other side of Iran, where they have the Red Sea, and how the Yemens was shutting that down. I mean, that's when the 12-day war. So he broke down how today, how they shut down the Strait of Hormuz, and how it's affecting everybody. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And he said if they shut that down, it's gonna make it hard for him 8 months ago. He also broke down a prophecy about, how Russia invading Saudi Arabia, or when Saudi Arabia gets into the fight. You know what I'm saying? Um, it's a lot to it. If you want to know more about it, go to Ezekiel chapter 38, and you can read that whole chapter, and you'll see like everything that's going on right now that has went on, and everything that Commander General Yohanna, when he broke that Ezekiel chapter 38 down. The reason why you should read it, watch Black Watch, ask your questions about, Ezekiel chapter 38. You know what I'm saying? Watch this video so you can have a better understanding. You know what I'm saying? Because from my understanding, everything that's going on right now, Commander General Yohanna already broke it down and told you what was going to happen before it happened. And you ain't getting this nowhere else.
Yeah,
Not
look,
from no pastor and no church. They ain't giving you this. They're not breaking you. I've never even heard a pastor even touch Ezekiel. You know what I'm saying? And talk and relate it to anything that's going on with the return of our king, or you need war today. The only thing I ever hear a pastor even touch on or try to interpretate is Revelations. And it's always about some love and giving him some money or some type of stuff like that. Which that's the that's what it leads to. That's the end all be all. Money, bread, cheese, communion plate. You know what I mean? He don't never give you ever. So I asked a Christian the other day. So like, if I may, I was just trying to feel like mom. Like, I asked him. Usually I talk to him at work about the Bible. So I asked him like, yo, what the church is saying to y'all? And he was like, they ain't saying nothing. I was like, they ain't saying nothing. Like, they ain't saying nothing. He like, they ain't saying nothing right now. Maybe this following up Sunday, they probably say something. He was saying it like, I hope they say something about what's going on next Sunday in that sense. And I was just like, all right, well, get back at me, because I want to know, I want to know what they saying. I want to know, what they saying. I mean, and that's that. Because, it looked like Christians is in the dark. All they know is Christ going to return. They don't know how to prepare. They don't know. They don't know if this is the return. You got some people saying, on in our comments on the TikTok, some people saying that this ain't that time. That this war is not the war.
Yep, I keep hearing
Bible talks about the third woe. That's the third war. He ain't talking about no fourth woe. He ain't talking about no fifth woe. He ain't talking about none of those. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's just sad that they out in the dark. You only gonna get this from Commanding General Yohanna. You only gonna get this from the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? Under Commanding General Yohanna. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Hey, and Salaki, if I could jump up in there, you know what I'm saying? What's so crazy is, again, when you look at America, if you look at their track record, when Trump got in office this time, he went at it with Canada, supposed to be an ally. He went at it with Mexico, supposed to be an ally. He said he taking Greenland, you know what I'm saying? 51st state, supposed to be an ally, whatever.
So they shit it all over NATO. He went to the last one of the meetings they had, said NATO ain't good for nothing. Started his own border of peace and charging everybody $10 billion to get down with him. Took $10 billion from America to put it in his own border of peace that his account that he controlled the money of. You know what I'm saying? So it should be obvious. The writing should be on the wall, but because of Christianity, we are so in love with this oppressor, and the rest of the world as well. Nobody sees, you know what I'm saying, what's getting ready to happen, except for the priests and prophets of the Lord. Just like Officer Karala said, I should be been saying this is 1969. And just like you say, I've seen it on my TikTok as well, with everything that's coming out, with everything that we've already said that done came to pass, they're still saying, well, this is not that war. This is not that war. This is not that war. And what that is nobody believes that this empire is going to end. Nobody believes it's going to stop. Nobody believes it's going to end. Even if you wasn't a biblical person, right? And you just looked at empires, period. If you look at the average time span of an empire, it's about 250 years. When you look at the different empires, you know what I'm saying? America is getting ready to approach that 250th year right now. So just in that sense, it should be some, hey, maybe this one ain't gonna last forever, but they swapping now that this oppressor is gonna be here forever, and he won't be challenged and he won't be checked. And that's one of the main points and premises of Christianity. It keeps them from ever being being held accountable for the crimes they've committed. That's what it all God loves everybody coming to play. That's what we all want. We're all the human race. That sounds great and it sounds good, but what that does is that ensures that Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous never ever get justice for what's done happened to them. You know what I'm saying? And if you are Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you got to realize that the Lord is doing this for you. This is your time. This is your grace period. This is your time to get yourself together and get yourself in the ISUPK, because time is running out. I wanted to go over this scripture if I could out of one. I'm gonna share real quick, talking about exactly what Officer Karai is saying. Why that's coming up. Shout out to everybody else that's joined the chat. You know what I'm saying? We got a little VA represent. You know what I'm saying? We got Officer 1000 Matazah Karai checking in. We got young man Marcus Cook checking in for VA. Princess Nazama Not checking in from New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Princess Tazara. Shalom Tawab. We doing Tawab, and here we got Aquaf Raya as well, and we also got Trooper Shakat checking in. You know what I'm saying? From SoCal. You know what I'm saying? So most time for y'all join us. You feel me? Y'all make the show, and if y'all got any questions, make sure y'all, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and drop them up in there. But I just wanted to go over this scripture right here, because this is talking about exactly what Officer Karai is saying when it comes to these pastors. These pastors, they take all this money. I haven't heard any pastor say anything about a bomb shelter or preparation for when the gas. I haven't heard no churches buy a gas station. These billions of dollars they've collected. They ain't talking about no gas station. They ain't talking about no bunker. They ain't talking about no kind of preparation for when this world starts to crumble, or this empire starts to crumble, or when we get into World War III. How they know this? How they read the same Bible they reread, and they don't realize that third woe was coming? Why did they know that? Why didn't they know that? Why didn't they prepare all the parishioners for what's getting ready to happen? Right now, oil just hit over $100 a barrel for the first time since 2022. Why they didn't see that coming? These supposed to be prophets of the Lord. Why they didn't see that coming? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and get this scripture right here. This scripture, this is Isaiah. See if I can make it a little bit bigger for everybody. This is Isaiah chapter 56, verse 10.
Hey, Shalaki, can I read that? Bible Kashar. No sweat. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 56, verse 10. His watchmen are blind.
The Bible says that his watchmen are blind. That watchman's supposed to watch out for dangers. It's supposed to warn the peoples of danger. The dangers is coming. You know what I'm saying? And these pastors have never, ever been watchmen to warn us of the dangers that's coming. I think they just did another funeral for that damn fool Jesse Jackson last week, and you got thousands of people that was there. But Jesse Jackson is one of the people that told our sisters to get rid of their children, and now we up to 600-some thousand babies we unaliving every year. The watchman should have been able to see that. He should have been able to see, hey, if I tell these sisters that, we're gonna lose a half a million souls. They should have been able to see that. They should be able to warn the people of the dangers that's getting ready to come. The watchman told us to integrate with these people. They told us to integrate with these people. It's still brothers being hung right now in 2026. Why? Because we integrated with them. You know what I mean? So these watchmen are blind. They don't see the dangers that are coming. Continue read.
They are all ignorant.
They all ignorant to what this Bible actually says. Why? Because they have learned Christianity. They went to theology school. They got that theology degree. You know what I'm saying? They preach for America. They preach for Trump. They preach for the goodness of all. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with what this Bible actually says. This Bible is for blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous. This Bible is for the children of Israel. This whole Bible is about the children of Israel. Never at one point in this Bible does it flip and it switch to where now it's for everybody. This is for everybody's salvation. Everybody don't need salvation. Everybody don't need salvation. I don't know if y'all familiar with BlackRock, but BlackRock is one of the biggest investment firms in the world. And one of their accounts, with just one of their accounts, 27 billion account, they told the people they couldn't draw their money out. They put a cap on the rich folks taking their own money out. You know what I'm saying? So that just goes to show you again what's getting ready to happen. They already know what's getting ready to happen with the money. They know what's getting ready to happen with the prices. They know all these prices are getting ready to shoot through the roof. Your gas, your food, your bread, your corn, everything is getting ready to go through the roof. Why? Because that Strait of Hormuz is closed this time. During that 12-day war, they threatened to close it, but they never closed it. Well, now it's shut down. And that's going to have a ripple effect all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
They are all dumb dogs.
They say they're all dumb dogs. You know what I'm saying? And when it's saying a dumb dog meaning dumb like they don't speak. If you got a dog in that house and that dog's supposed to be, if somebody started to break in, that dog should be going off. It should get to barking. It should be loud. It should wake up everybody in the house and let you know, hey, somebody's trying to come up in here that doesn't belong in here. It's some danger outside that's trying to get inside. It should be warning the people. You know what I'm saying? It should wake you up out your sleep. And right now, our people are asleep. We stuck, we sleep, and we don't want to wake up. You look all online. We worried about T.I. and 50 Cent. We worried about the new dance craze. We worried about the pop the damn balloon challenge. We doing any and everything else except for what the Lord said to do. The watchmen ain't getting none of our people prepared. They ain't getting none of our people prepared. And they're not hollering out. They're not yelling out. They're not out outside on the street like the UPK telling the people. They're not in the churches like the UPK telling the people. They're telling the people to lock the doors. They're trying to collect more money for their own coffers. They're not preparing the people for what's getting ready to come. They blind. They don't see the dangers that's getting ready to come. And they ignorant. They teaching you Christianity. They're not teaching you what's inside of this Bible. Continue read.
They are all dumb dogs. They cannot bark.
They can't bark. Even if they wanted to, they can't bark. The reason why they can't bark is the same reason why Trump can't pull out of this conflict he done got himself into. Why? Because he's dictated by trying to keep these Epstein files quiet, by whatever dirt Israel got on him. He not working for the Most High. He's not dictated by the order of the Most High like he should be, just like your pastor. Your pastor don't march by the orders of the Most High. He don't teach what the Most High told us to teach our people. He's not even concerned with the people. He said the people is everybody. He's not concerned with the households, the families that's done been broken up because of Christianity. The church tell the woman to lead a man, she ain't happy. You know what I'm saying? So they're not worried about that. Matter of fact, in the church that I was going to before I found the truth, you know what they would celebrate or what they would do every year? Officer Karai, every year, Officer Aisha Allah, every year they had a Veterans Day program. They had a Veterans Day program because you know in Virginia is a real big military state. You know what I'm saying? So they would pack the kids on the back that had just joined the military this year. They would have the soldiers stand up. You know what I'm saying? And they made a whole program, a big fuss about the ones that was joining, the ones that had joined, the ones that retired. Well, now we're getting ready to go into World War III. Now we're getting ready to go into World War III. So none of those watchmen knew that they were sending those kids off to die. None of them knew that. You know what I'm saying? And that's because, again, we follow the counsel of wicked men. Wicked men that's filling their own pockets. Wicked men is not concerned with the children. They're not concerned with your child going over there. You know what I'm saying? You got some of them folks right now, I think on the Abraham Lincoln or the Gerald Ford, one of them, longest deployments since like Afghanistan. They'd have been on that boat for over a year. Now they stuck over there. Now they not coming back home. Right now, I think they're calling up troops all over the country, getting ready for this conflict to go further. At first, Trump said it was going to be 3-4 days. Then he said it might be 3-4 weeks. Then he said, well, I don't know how long it's going to be. We're going to go into the mission complete. You know what I'm saying? Now we just going to keep it moving now. Again, these pastors should have realized that. They should have known that if they were really priests and prophets of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You can continue, Adawan.
Hey, Shalaki, if I may.
Go ahead, Adawan.
Them pastors, they encourage brothers and sisters to join that military.
Facts.
You understand? That was something that was praiseworthy. Get a good shout going, brother. You know what I'm saying? And sister, get ready to enlist into the goddamn armed forces and go over there. Meanwhile, this president is going to, this is the president that got rid of a lot of memorials, for black soldiers. You understand?
I got all about that. Yeah, right. Yep.
He took them down. You know what I mean? Like you go and try to go be a hero, and this nation that you're fighting for is going to slap you in the face about it. You understand? There will be no appreciation. And again, you could thank that Christian pastor for that, nonsense.
No,
Right.
you're absolutely correct, Adawan. I hadn't even forgot about that one. You know what I'm saying? So again, they didn't see it. They encouraged you to go. You feel me? Trump was supposed to be the president to come in and end all wars. He's supposed to end all wars. This was going to be the peacetime president. You know what I'm saying? And now look where we at now. You can continue reading Adawan.
Sleeping.
Go ahead.
Lying down.
Go ahead.
Loving to slumber.
Sleep on the job. Lying down. You know what I'm saying? Loving the slumber. Everybody loves the slumber. They love that American dream. Oh, they love that American dream. Why? Because that American dream, for them, it's been great. They got the big house. They got the nice cars. You know what I'm saying? They got the pick of the litter as far as the sisters inside the church, as far as the brothers inside the church. Oh, they love to sleep on the job. They loving the slumber. They loving the slumber. But this ain't the time to sleep right now. This ain't the time to sleep. You should be wide awake and aware of what's getting ready to happen, or what's getting ready to go down. And again, imagine somebody breaking into your house, right? And the dog is sitting there in the corner asleep. You might look up and look at him and lay back down and go back to sleep because they love the slumber. That's a worthless dog. Just like, well, I think Aqua Fadessa said that was Officer Carra. These pastors are worthless. They're worthless. You know what I'm saying? They're worthless. And this is who has been instructing our people. And this is why our people are in the situation that they're in. This is why we feel the military, blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous. And just like Adawan said, Trump went through a whole campaign of taking down the memorials, taking down the statues. They even was removing them from the damn the Arlington Cemetery. So for the ones that done gave that ultimate sacrifice, how they say, that's not even good enough. That's not even good enough. You know what I'm saying? So again, if you are somebody is out there that was getting ready to cross that line and join, this is not the time. It was never the time, really, but this is definitely not the time for you to sign up to give your life away to this oppressor. They came, our soldiers came back from Vietnam and they hung brothers and sisters in their suits, in their military uniforms. Our labor has never been accounted for in this kingdom. Never. And it's not going to be accounted for now. Like I always say in the chat, let them damn devils die by themselves. They didn't want no DEI hires, right? So don't be no, we don't need no DEI hires. Don't be no DEI hire. Let them white competent, them white competent men and them white competent women, let them feel them armed forces now and go out there and fight for their damn country. You know what I'm saying? Salaki, I yield right there.
Nah, I was shit. Just on the back of what you said, who better to do it? You understand? You want some violent people, you know what I'm saying, to go do some violent things. I can't think of a better candidate. You understand? Let them go over there and be the war heroes. Let them go be goddamn, what's that flying dude? Their movie Maverick.
Top Gun, yeah, Maverick.
You know what I'm saying? Let them go do all that. You understand?
So Salakia, I wanted to say something else too when y'all done. That's all.
No, you tomorrow, go ahead.
No, I wanted to say,
hold your peace. Just kidding.
So basically, with that video, man, that everything Younger Dog was saying about them pastors, man, that play a vital role into our brothers and sisters, man, knowing about what's going on. And like I said, we watched that video on the ISUPK Baltimore. It'll show you what he said 8 months ago, and then the clips that's put in there will be captioned by current, so
Hey,
you'll
still
know
like,
what he's come.
man, you mind if I play some of it now? I mean, just like the first few minutes. I mean,
No, Con, I was going to ask you for another video because he was talking about the military, and Captain General Yohana said something about the military. It was at it's at 8:38, but also before
in this video.
In this video, yeah. So
8:38.
before that, though, you know what I'm saying? And where is it at? It's Salakia.
I just while you thinking, like I went filled up on gas today. You know what I'm saying? God
Okay,
damn,
listen.
I filled up last Friday, and I filled up today. Oh man, it was all good just a week ago.
Right.
What the
Yeah,
hell
they
happened?
say
And then
bro, they
Salaki, I watched that video you put up, and Commander General Yohana is breaking down how those two straits that Iran has seized control of, you know what I mean, by force, like they're shutting down. What they're doing by shutting down those two straits is going to have global impact. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna wreck economies, man.
Facts.
And I don't know if you know anything about when rich people money get tampered with. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets. Yeah, I mean, like all of the political correctness. You know what I'm saying? All the fake care, all the fake humanitarianism, all of that's gonna be out the window, and you're gonna soon see that. You know what I mean? Like this world ain't as pretty as your pastor told you it was, as the politicians tell you it is. It ain't that kind of world, man. And the ISUPK, we get ostracized and we get criticized for you know what I'm saying, speaking up about how wicked this world actually is and how all we got is us. You know what I'm saying? Like we are in this sleep about how that Christian church is going to be able to do something and save all of its members. And again, you're just naive. You understand? You're naive because what's happening is biblical. So when biblical things happen, you can't go to someone who has proven to be insanely ignorant about the Bible for the answers about what the Bible said was going to happen and then what's happening. You can't go to the dumb, ignorant, sleeping dog to get information and to get guidance and to get help. That's all. Salaki.
Right. Salaki, if I could, you know what I'm saying? That's something that you just said that was real heavy right there, as far as, you know what I'm saying, how Christians support America. Well, America is sending your sons and daughters to war for Israel. You know what I'm saying? And not for the real Israel, but for the Israelis that are over there now. And if you know anything about Judaism or anything about the Israelis, they are extremely anti-Christ. Extremely anti-Christ. They follow the Talmud. They don't follow the Bible. And in the Talmud, they have a severe disdain and hatred for Christ. And they say it all through there. It's all over the internet. They don't believe in Christ. They don't believe in that portion. They believe in those first 5 books of the Bible, and they really don't believe in that as well. That's just what they say. That's their claim to that land over there. And that's really all it is. They go off of what that Talmud says. They are extremely anti-Christ. When Christians go over there, the little kids spit on them and hit them and beat them and stuff. And the adults stick up for it. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that if you are a quote unquote Jewish and you convert to Christianity, do you know that you can't go back home over there? They don't tell you about that part. So how do Christians support something that's explicitly anti-Christ? Because they don't know what's inside of this Bible, and they really don't care what's inside of this Bible. They don't follow what's inside of this Bible. They claim to love Christ. They claim to love God, but that's all mouth and lip service. That's not for real. And if you following that mess, again, this is your time to break away and get away from it. You call yourself a Christian and you love Christ. Well, guess what? They sending the sons and daughters of America to go die for for a people that don't care nothing about Christ and that don't believe in Christ. That's not their savior or their Messiah. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to drop that because I think a lot of us don't realize that. I didn't know that until, you know what I'm saying, I started to really kind of study and really look at them. They don't believe in Jesus. They don't believe in Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Inside of that Talmud, I'm going to say this last part. Do you know inside that Talmud, out of one, Officer Quran, it says that Jesus is boiling in a hot pot right now of excrement. Y'all know what excrement is? You know what I'm saying? That's what they say about your Jesus. That's what they say about it. So how could any, you know what I'm saying, Christians support somebody that said that? They swear up and down. We don't believe in no Christ. They don't support us, but they'll support that. You feel me? I just had to put that out there. Slocky.
No sweat. That's no sweat, sir. That's exactly what it is. You say that about they say on the money. It say in God we trust. Everybody mega say we Christians. We are God fearing. We Christians. You know what I'm saying? And then you teaming up with somebody that say that about your God.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're right. I didn't even think about that because Christians think that Jesus is God. You're right.
Right. America is Christians, and you teaming up with somebody that says that your God is in a pot full of boiling done.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. Only because America, blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians in America, you don't know this. Why? Because the Christian church, you know what Christians say when I talk to them about it? They say, I don't need to know about that crap. I don't need to know about Islam and Buddhism. The Bible tell you read those books, you'll go astray. They so misled, right? That they don't even have practical knowledge of anything.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture said they're dumb.
Fact.
Because they are. They don't know anything. And that's why the Jewish man can believe that and team up with America while they say they Christians and have a coalition. Not just Salaki, again, before I say what I was going to say before, again, I just was talking to another Christian, right? Well, the same Christian, whatever, I ain't going to say who it was, but the same Christian. And they said that they were saying that Trump got rid of the LGBTQ stuff. So God has, ordained him to be a strong man, you know what I'm saying, for America. And I'm like, he didn't get rid of anything. It's still homosexual. It's still LGBTQ in America. You know what I'm saying? He just said you can't get married and trans can't use the same bathrooms. He didn't stop them from doing the action. He's not doing any of that. He's not a strong man. He's in the Epstein's files. What are you talking about? PDF files. You know what I'm saying? I asked them about that. They said they don't know nothing about that. They say a lot of people say a lot of things. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know if that's true. We got to wait until the Most High bring it out. I'm looking like it's already out. What are you talking about? Christians don't know anything at all. Anything. Right. It makes me sad that I was even a Christian. And it only makes me feel better is because I had all these questions my whole youth. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. You can go ahead, sir.
No, it's just something that you said was so heavy when you said, because you will hear that. Well, Trump got rid of the LGBT. He didn't want the trans students in the school. And again, all of that sounds good on the outside. Psalms 55:21 says that they, you know what I'm saying, their words is smooth as butter. It sounds real good. I wonder if you can share my screen, or you can share what I got up there on screen real quick. I just want to show the audience something real quick. This is Tel Aviv. This is in the holy city. This is a parade that they do every year in the holy city. We're disgracing our shield on that rainbow damn flag. That's the holy city y'all see right there, y'all. So again, if it's about Trump bringing back what's actually inside the Bible, how could you support a nation that does this inside of Jerusalem, inside of the holy city? You feel me? Come on now. They have one of the largest LGBT parades every year.
Right.
Every year. If this
Salaki.
ain't mocking the Most High or mocking the Bible, then what is? So
Hey,
again, go ahead,
Salaki.
Alma.
Nah, I think on I think they had like a rainbow menorah for Hanukkah, right?
Facts.
They had like some big ass rainbow menorah.
Facts.
Like you know how New York, I don't know if it's New York, but got like Times Square or whatever, like got that big Christmas tree. I don't know where they do that huge Christmas tree at, but they had a huge menorah with rainbow candles. You know what I'm saying? They love that lifestyle. It's Sodom, man. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Let me get this mess off the screen. But yeah,
Yeah,
so again, with them talking about it's about Trump and he bringing back what Christ say. That's all a facade. That's all a lie. Christ fought for the oppressed people. You talking about billionaires. You know how evil you got to be to have $1 billion? Billionaires, you know what I'm saying, that drain the people. They didn't have no money for Social Security. They didn't have no money for SNAP, for WIC. They didn't have no money for that. They cut billions of dollars out of those programs. But you dropping $1 million bombs. $1 million bombs you dropping on little schoolgirls, on 160 little schoolgirls, you dropping bombs. And so for you to even wrap your mind around that, to say that these people are fighting for God, this is ordained by God. All I can say is, what God do you serve? You know what I'm saying? Salaki, go ahead, y'all can go ahead and run it. You feel me?
No, what I like to add though, with the video that we shared earlier with Saudi Arabia, you know what I'm saying? So basically, Saudi Arabia let them put military bases in there. You know what I'm saying? They made a deal with America. We're gonna let y'all put military bases here in exchange. You know, something go down, y'all gonna be with us because y'all America. Y'all so great and powerful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna protect us. Well, they didn't get that protection when Iran start bombing, you know what I mean, Saudi Arabia. Right. And, you know, Commanding General was so powerful about the video is because Commanding General Yohanna said that, you know, that Saudi Arabia would be invaded, you know what I'm saying, by either Russia or Iran. And it looks like, you know what I mean, Saudi Arabia is looking weak. You know what I'm saying? It look like America ain't got the firepower or the strength to be able to, you know what I'm saying, protect them like they say they was. So again, Commanding General Yohanna is right. You know what I'm saying? These prophecies, you know what I'm saying, is coming true every day, and it looking like this one right here, you know what I'm saying, is about to come true. Now, I don't want to go into it because I don't have all of the exact things about it, but if you go into Ezekiel chapter 38, I think the scripture that is like 13, you know what I'm saying, where it says Dedan is Saudi Arabia, and Sheba is like a part of Yemen. And what's crazy, I don't know, what's crazy is when you look in that video, Yemen, half of Yemen that's near the opening of the Red Sea, of the opening part, where they do the exchange through there, she said they are with the Houthi rebels. They with Iran. And then the upper part of Yemen is with, you know what I'm saying, the Western. So, you know what I'm saying, when it says that Sheba and Dedan, and you know what I'm saying, and the merchants of Tardish, you know what I'm saying, this is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 13. You know what I'm saying? Well, it says, art thou come to take a spoil? Hast thou gathered thy company to take prey? Meaning like y'all about to come take some stuff from us. It would tell you that it seems like it's definitely saying that what Commander General Yohanna is leading up to that. You know what I'm saying? That they would invade the other part of Yemen and Saudi Arabia. So, you know what I'm saying? We it looked like we on track, you know what I'm saying? The other part of the video, Salakia, with the troops, sir, if you want to show, I think it was 8 minutes and 38. Let me see. Yeah, 38. In this video, it's a long line. You see this happening this week. All of your sons and your daughters being shipped out. And then on top of that, sir, they not even being, you know how you see the movies, how you see the military coming, their aircraft, they sitting in their suits, You know what I'm saying? They uniforms, they jumping out with the parachute. They have their own aircrafts when they gotta go into another country for war. That's what they driving into war on a plane. That's what they come. I already said it. They driving a regular plane that you take to Texas. You know what I'm saying? That you fly to Atlanta. They flying in on regular planes.
Business class.
Business class, you hear me? They going into war on
Spirit
regular
Airlines.
planes.
But
Yeah, they go.
Salaki, that's how it's always been, though. Again, the facade that they put up with America, what they show us on television, what they show us in the movies, what they've lied and they've you know what I'm saying, propagandized and put out to these other countries is nowhere near what's actually going on. You know what I'm saying? These other countries, when they see our soldiers, when they see Americans in general, they think that we're so rich. They think that we're so rich and America is so fair and it's so free and it's so liberated. But anybody that's from over here can tell you that that's so far from the truth. You know what I'm saying? The people that fill the military ranks are the oppressed. They're the oppressed. They still getting food. They still getting government assistance for their damn food while they serving in the military. So again, that's always been a lie. That's always been a facade. And what you're seeing now is that the rest of the world is just finally waking up to the real America. You know what I'm saying? Just like it says in Thessalonians when it talks about that son of perdition being revealed, everybody's saying who he is for real. Everybody's saying that he really don't have your back. Everybody's saying that, yeah, just like he broke those treaties with the Native Indians when he came over there, he breaking treaties with us too. His word don't mean nothing. It was a Trump came out this week. Spain told him, you can't use my base because Iran said anybody that's letting them use their base, they fair game. They getting hit too. So Spain told him, you can't use my base. Do you know Trump got on television and said, I'll use it if I want to? What they gonna do? How they gonna stop us? You know what I'm saying? This is who the white man really is. You know what I'm saying? So again, we all have been lied to about who he really is. You feel me? Like we had the picture we had up where we did Chop and Cut last week, and you had Superman, but then you had Homelander. America, the white man always done been Homelander, but he showed himself as Superman to the rest of the world, and they all just waking up to it now. You know what I'm saying? And they all gonna have to pick and choose. Now it's gonna be time to draw that line in the sand and see, are you really gonna sacrifice your folks like Britain just did? You feel me? Like Britain just did. When you know they're not gonna have your back because you scared of them. And this is why this is gonna explode into a what they call an intercontinental or a global or a war. Reason being, everybody's gonna get sucked into it, just like the Lord said in Joel chapter 3. You know what I'm saying? You can go ahead and run the video, but real quick, shout out Captain Saparia, Yabashim Shapakata, the one.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna go ahead and run this video real quick. A little clippity clip.
It may be no turn, because if they go in Saudi Arabia, America can't come back. America, you're gonna see white boys die across them deserts. They're gonna bury white bodies in them deserts by the truckload because of all that's gonna take place over this oil. If you in the military now, you a fool. Just like what's the name of that brother? And so, with that in mind, Lord allow, they're gonna end up in that place. And if they do, then right. If they do,
okay, I get it now.
You know what I mean?
And so those countries, right?
Yeah.
Now how many which countries are with Russia and with America?
Good question. Can we bring it back up one more time if we could?
So like you gonna run all of this or you just want to show the truth?
Yeah. But that was it.
I mean, yeah, that's that line keep going right there. You know what I'm saying? But that line keep going, like you said, off the it ain't funny, you know what I'm saying? But for the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians that's in the military, but yeah, they getting on spirit. They going in there on spirit. Spirit probably charging them for them bags and all that.
No, they are. They absolutely are charging for them. And that's again the other part of that. It's not glamorous like they pretend like it's glamorous. That lifestyle not glamorous. You go and give your life up for this damn country, and then you come back. You know what you face if you black, Latino, or Native Indian when you come back? I done been in Esau's military. You know what you face when you come back? You come back and you hope you can get them damn benefits that they promise you. 9 out of 10, you're not going to get them. They're going to figure out a way to get that back from you too. They're going to figure out a way to disqualify you when it gets towards the end of it. or process
Fine
or
print.
kick you out when you get towards the end of it. That's
Yeah.
what they do. You know what I'm saying? That's what they always do. They don't honor any kind of contract. You feel me? You come back and now you're driving Uber, but now your brains is messed up because you done seen so much death. You done seen so many of your friends die in front of you. You know what I'm saying? If you lucky enough to get back, if you're lucky enough to get back with all your limbs and your mental faculties or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Salaki, if I may real fast, I mean, damn, like I ain't no you know what I'm saying, psychologist or nothing like that, but let me just chop it up a bit about that PTSD. You know what I'm saying? I was never in the military. I never served, Most High in Christ, but I had a brother that did, relatives that did,
Mm-hmm.
and it's almost like a lot of that PTSD, like PTSD, almost come with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you sign up for that with your enlistment papers, but I feel like a large part of that PTSD is when they come back from the military, like everyone's expecting this hero's welcome when they literally did go put it on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like they literally went, enlisted, and if they were told to do this or do that, they yes sir. You know what I'm saying? And they go and do it, and then they come back and it's like, damn, like you're hit with the reality of, I mean, this country that you went and put your life on the line for really didn't give a damn. You know, and that screws with that'll screw with your mental. Now that you've got to now live in this place, now you got to go work a 9 to 5. Now you got to go actually work to make a living. You know what I'm saying? Like now you're not being provided the the military housing and shit like that. Now you really got to get it. Damn, you're almost back at square one trying to get it out the mud. If they finesse you on your benefits, if you ain't get you know what I'm saying, if you were lucky enough to be honorably discharged, you know what I'm saying? Hell, but if they find, like you were saying, if they find some kind of clever, slick way to dishonorably discharge you, and now you know what I'm saying, now you can't get a damn thing.
That's right.
That'll make you angry. You know what I'm saying? What they say, oppression make a wise man mad.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Oppression will mess with your mental. You get what I'm saying?
And Salaki, I want to imagine you over there fighting, right? You fighting in what they call a quote unquote third world country. Then you get back in America, and it's worse in America than it is in that country that you fighting in. When they went in there and they unalived Gaddafi, right? When Obama went there and they unalived Gaddafi, do you know that them people had health care? Them people had universal health care. Them people didn't work the way that we work over here. You know what I'm saying? In China, it's 90% home ownership in China. You feel me? So they preach that it's so good over here, and then you go over there and you finally do get a chance to go see it as a serviceman, and you realize, nah, we've been lied to. We've been we've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? It's hell back home. It's hell back home. You know what I mean? And speaking of healthcare, that's another thing. You feel me? Do you realize that the same people that we going to fight for right now in Israel, they got universal healthcare out of one? They don't pay for no healthcare, no insurance. They don't pay for that in Israel. No, they get paid vacations in Israel. That's where your quote unquote tax dollars is going. So them saying, think about all them kids that you just, and those were kids. Those were children you saw in that damn line. All them children you saw in that line, you know what I'm saying? They mother, they father, they parents, they auntie, they grandma, they struggling back here with damn medical bills. They going to die for a nation of people that don't even got no medical bills because they pay for it. It makes no sense. And to think about Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, it gives you practical knowledge that you can actually use in real life, real time. And that you don't get that in this church. You don't get that in that church. You don't get that from that damn television. You don't get that from that phone screen, from Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, none of that. It keeps you in a dream. It keeps you in a dream. Common sense will say, if you look at the homeless, you look at the majority of people that's homeless, they're veterans. They're veterans. So why would anybody go join the damn military? Anybody. Common sense would say that. But the American dream will love you to sleep. You know what I'm saying? That damn pastor will love you to sleep. So you right there inside of that dream and you seeing something that's not actually there. You feel me? But think about this practical knowledge. It's going to make you really look around and see what it is. We are a nation of people. We don't have a military. We don't have a representative. We don't have nobody that fights for us. We are still inside of the land of our captivity. For all you niggas out there running around, swooping down, you're free. You still here where they stole us and brought us to. You can't leave. How you free? You're not free. But that dream will tell you that you're free. You in the land of the free, right? The dream will tell you that you're free. The dream will tell you I can be all that I can be. And that's a lie. You learn the truth in here. You're not going to learn that truth from nowhere else on this planet. The rest of the world is just waking up to that. They're starting to see that. A lot of times they don't see it until they get over here. You know what I'm saying? They swear up and down. Even when you look at Iran, the problems that Iran ended up having was the direct result of American intervention. Same thing they did with Venezuela. They did that back in Iran back in 1953. Got rid of the Shah and installed their own person. When he came in, he had a brutal dictatorship. Brutal. That's where they started hanging the sisters or the women over there that didn't wear their hijabs and all that. No, I take that back. That's when they introduced, you know what I'm saying, the porn, the drug. If you look at like some of them old pictures from Iran, them women is in bathing suits. It looked just like damn debaucherous America. And as the people revolted against it, because it's terrible for a society, right? That's when you started to get these differences and these different revolutions. All of it is a direct result of the white man. The white man destroyed everything that he touched. Everything he touched, he destroyed. Everything he touched is death and destruction. But he'll paint a pretty picture on it. We so stuck in this doggone dream, we don't realize the lives we live here are slavery. You work from the dusk in the morning to dusk at night. I just saw something last week out of one where it said the 40-hour work week. The 40-hour work week that we done got so used to what I want to say is Tom Ford, GE, and all of them, they all came together to design that because that's the optimum time. That's just enough time to keep you so damn tired you can't do nothing else and keep you coming right back. So it keeps you in that cycle where you'll never learn. You can't never, you know what I'm saying, get no better. All you can do is feed the empire, feed the machine, feed the beast. That's by design. Ain't no reason why you got to work no damn 40 hours a week. You got most jobs now that can be done remotely. And guess what they're getting ready to do in about six months to a year? A lot of these jobs is going to be AI. You're going to see just how remote they could have been to begin with. All this shit is a hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's all a hustle. Salaki, I yield right there. Shout out Trooper McQuarrie, you know what I'm saying, joining us. Preschool. Oh, that's you. You had a question. You on the screen. He asked your question. So I want to know how they feeling in that line and what they thinking about. You are absolutely correct. They thinking about it's all over with. They say that's what they're thinking. It's all over with. Being in that line and knowing you about to jump on that plane, you know what I'm saying? It's a wrap after that. It's a wrap. But they've been told this is how you further your career. They've been told this is how you make a better life for you and your family because they done been in oppression. The military is comprised of blacks, Latinos, and Native Indigenous because of oppression. Same reason why we flood the football field. Running up and down the damn field with a ball, getting a concussion every hit. Getting a concussion like you've been hit by a damn car every play. Why? For that dream. I'm going to get this money. I'm going to end this oppression. It's all based off us being slaves here. All based off us being slaves here. And because of the bread and circus, it keeps the people tapped in. You hear them on screen. Thank you for your service. We should have ran that video. Thank you for your service. With that Marine that went up there and said that he didn't want to go die for Israel, and they broke his arm. Did you see that video out of one? How they snapped the Marine's arm? You on mute, out of one.
Can't hear you, sir.
Salaki, you talking about the one where the Marine was in? It looked like almost like a meeting.
It was a hearing. Yeah, he interrupted a hearing out there. He was in DC, I believe.
And they went to drag him out, and they had a hard time with that cat, man.
Yeah, they couldn't take him down. You know what I'm saying? They want to be sold
in that door. Another cat had pushed the door.
Oh, that was a senator. That was a Senator Sheehy who came and pushed the door. You feel me? Which goes to show you how they really feel about you, soldier, Marine, that you done gave your life for, because they not sending none of their kids to war.
I seen it. I mean, but if you want to, listen. I don't know if all our viewers have seen it. They should have. They should be subscribed to all of our social media.
Yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe.
should-
Like, share,
We
subscribe.
should be
you know what I'm
heavy in
saying?
that algorithm. But nah,
But
if you
yeah,
wanna-
you know what I'm saying? Again, that's a decorated Marine in his dress blues right there. They snapped that man on. But the heavier part about that video, though, right? The senior upper echelon military, they didn't even turn around and look
they
back.
never moved.
They didn't even turn around and look back because they don't give a damn about you and your sacrifice. They don't, especially if you Black, Latino, and
That
Native
was a white
Indigenous.
man. And that was a white man.
That
they
was
did
a
that
white
to.
man.
They can
Come
give a
on
damn
now.
less.
Come on now. You feel me? Come on now.
Yeah.
Aqua Fries say she synced it. Young man Marcus say he synced it. Aqua Fadasa say she synced it as well. Shout out Officer Barack Yala. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yaba Jimmy Shabakata. But yeah, man, if you Black, Latino, and Native Indigenous, this is not your war. And hey, this ain't the one to join. You done missed that boat. You can jump out there if you want to. Jump out there if you want to. It's a good chance you're not gonna make it back home. You feel me? The real world is not a movie or a dream like you think it is. It's gonna be real life application. And even speaking of that, right now they just upped it today and said seven service members done been unalive. Even though when you look at reports from China, when you look at reports from Iran, at first they were saying 560. Some of them say it's up to 1,200 that's done been unalive. 1,200 has done been unalive or wounded now. It's a hospital over there in Germany where they treat the soldiers. They say they shut down the labor and delivery section of that hospital. They shut the whole thing down. Why? Because there's so many soldiers coming in there. But let them tell it. Let Trump tell it. Let Vance tell it. Let Hegseth tell it. It's only 7 soldiers that's done been unalive. They lie about everything that come out their mouth. You know what I'm saying? And that's another problem with us. We know that they lie. We know politicians lie. And we still pledge our allegiance to this place.
Hey, Shalagia.
Go ahead, Ottawa.
I don't think they lied. I wouldn't say they lied about everything. Donald Trump said some truth here recently. Donald Trump told that. I mean, if we could, you know, if y'all don't mind, I mean, there's a clip. Officer Karat put it together.
Yeah, let's run it.
Donald Trump said two things that I think were absolutely true and factual. And it's all up inside of one video, one TikTok.
Let's run it. Officer Karat getting it in on the video.
And share that real quick. So lock it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and just share screen. Now I don't know how it worked with sharing a TikTok screen. That's a little.
Just might have to work with the size a little bit, but it should be fairly the same.
I mean, it's going. I mean, it's gonna get no bigger than with this right here.
Yeah, that's there.
I do want to start it.
Talks about how you hope to end the war in Ukraine because it might help you get into heaven. How does this help? Does this help?
I mean, you know, I'm being a little cute. I don't think there's anything going to get me in heaven. Okay, I think I'm not maybe heaven bound.
Look, he said they asked him something about what's going on in Ukraine and whatnot, what he's doing over there. Is that going to help him get into heaven? Because again, his pretend care, you know, this humanitarian. I just care about people. He said, "No, I don't think there's anything can get me into heaven at this point."
Mm-hmm.
This is before the Epstein, you know what I'm saying, dump. You know what I'm saying? The dump of the Epstein files. I'm sure all of that's running through his mind. His whole life of wickedness. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His whole pursuit to be the most wicked goddamn devil on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he was being honest. I think it was an honest statement. You know what I'm saying? Like the good things that from the Most High. Yeah, that's not good. I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not going to be a part of the good stuff. I think it was absolutely right, and I thought he told the truth on that. But there's more. There's some more truth he told right after that. Well, in this clip. Now the timeline is a little bit different. This clip is a little older. You know what I'm saying? Where he said he don't think he's getting into heaven. This shit that they said that you about to hear about what he said to the troops. Or what he passed down to the generals and to the, you know what I'm saying, the higher ups in the military to disseminate to the troops. I mean, I think that's extremely honest of this guy.
I may be in heaven right now as we fly in Air Force One. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make heaven, but I've made life a lot better.
This was probably the most crazy thing I heard earlier today.
Here we go.
U.S. troops were told Iran war is for Armageddon, return of Jesus. Apparently, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but apparently troops were told that Donald Trump said he had been summoned by Jesus to bring forward Armageddon.
Yeah, that part. That part. Donald Trump said he feels like he's been summoned to bring about Armageddon. You know what I'm saying? That end of the world, the end of the world as we know it, crisis. Like he feels like he's supposed to do that. That's because he's so damn narcissistic. But I mean, again, I'm no psychologist. I believe that's what it takes to destroy the world. You gotta have some degree of narcissism to say, you know, to hell with everybody and everything on this entire planet. I'm gonna do things that really jeopardize all of their existence. That's your boy.
Hey, and Salaki, if I may, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? That clip right there is so heavy because again, the only reason that people buy what he's selling is because your pastor been lying to you for generation after generation after generation. And because that pastor done lied to you, we accept anything that these people say. So in that mind, he is called by God to go out there and do that. In his mind, he is speaking to God when he goes out there, when he's going out there to start Armageddon. And it's the thing about the devil, they're gonna mix a little bit of truth in it with a whole bunch of lies. And you know what I'm saying? We eat it right up. But if you really knew the wisdom that's contained inside of this Bible, you would be able to know what's what. You'll be able to know exactly what's what. You know what I'm saying? And Psalms 147:19 say he showed his word to Jacob. Trump ain't Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Them Israelis ain't Jacob. But because we don't know what this Bible actually says, any and everybody can come along and tell us anything and we believe it. And it sounds good. And because he say Jesus, oh, he must be for Jesus. And again, that just goes to show you just how dumb Christianity have left our people. You know what I mean? With all the death and destruction that they're doing. Do you see what they just did to Gaza? You see they just did to Gaza, but yet and still God is talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Moses led us up out of Egypt, right? Moses led us up out of Egypt, but even Moses he wasn't worthy enough to see the promised land. But you mean to tell me that they can eradicate all these little kids in Gaza, but yet and still God still talking to Trump? You know what I'm saying? We gotta wake up as a people, man. We gotta wake up as a people. If you in them damn churches, you need to run as fast as possible. Don't look back like Lot's wife. Run as fast as possible. Get the hell away from the Christian church and find ISUPK near you as quickly as possible. If you Black, Latino, or Native Indian. Now, if you're not, well, you keep listening to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Get off the keyboards and go ahead and sign up. Salaki, go ahead.
No, I'm for a minute, right? Can you give me Romans 9:17? So for me, right? I think he might be.
You got that?
I got that one.
Wow.
I think he might be on to something though, Officer Yagada. I mean, I'm just Officer 500. I don't know, dude. I don't know, not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I think you said you either. No, sir. But I think he might be on the side. I'm looking at what's her name in the chat, Hadashia, Tribe of Benjamin. Yeah, she like, yo, I mean, she laughing. She like, yo, she like, yo, this guy said, he said in the first clip, sir, he said, he know he ain't going to heaven. You know what I'm saying? In his mind, I'm with Aisha Ali. He in his mind, I know he thinking about them children that they roasted in that oven. You know what I mean? And ate. You know what I mean? That all of them stories on the Chop and Cut page, right? I got a series that I'm trying to do where I'm sitting down and I'm reading the Epstein files. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go to the Chop and Cut TikTok and I'll keep dropping them. You know what I mean?
You won't be able to do that. Salaki, you won't be able to do that on TikTok. Right?
Yeah, I'm doing it on TikTok. It's that Salaki.
You better do that on a new account.
No, Salaki, sir, you gotta be black when you talking. You know what I mean? Don't be Don't be white. You gotta be black when you talking. So
Fouls
the
are
way
filthy hot.
we say our words in a way where we understand each other. You know what I'm
Them
saying?
fouls
So
are filthy.
when I'm on there, and I'm saying it, but they getting hits though. We ain't get flagged, they ain't get taken down yet.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Be
but
careful.
he thinking Karma Khan. He thinking about what he did to them young people. You know what I'm saying? He thinking about all them women that's was unalive, buried in that golf course, you know what I'm saying, in Mar-a-Lago, you know what I'm saying, under, that field. You know what I'm saying? But this man on to something. He said in the first clip that, I don't think I'm going to heaven. He said it with a smile and comfortability. He knows who, the chosen children of Israel are. You know what I'm saying? He read those files. He knows what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He came out with a live fire behind him when he came for them Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? And he wiped out all of that, everything that black people did for the military, everything he did great. He know he not going to heaven. You know what I'm saying? And then in the second clip, he said he was ordained by the Most High to lead us into Armageddon and bring in the return of our King. I think he on to something. I think that he might be just like Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we get this Romans 9:17. Is if I read it.
Romans, this is Romans chapter 9, verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh,
go ahead.
Even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
Pharaoh was raised up to be the ruler over Egypt, and Egypt was great. You know what I'm saying? And it was powerful and it was rich. You know what I'm saying? And all of the worship of different gods that it did and everything. You know what? When Moses came to Pharaoh, you know what I'm saying? He laid this staff down on the ground and it turned into a serpent. You know what I'm saying? The Egyptians looked at him and said, oh, we can do that too. You know what I mean? They did whatever they did. But guess what? Moses' serpent ate their serpents. So just to let you know that, the Most High gave them the ability to be able to have the power and the wealth, you know what I'm saying, and control and strength that they had. Go ahead.
That I may show my power in thee.
And then he showed his power in Egypt. He drowned all of them. All the plagues that went on. Well, my most favorite plague, right, that I wish I was a fly on a wall in Egypt is when Egypt went pitch black. And they hear rushing water coming close to them, or they might hear a lion like it's in the room with them. I was like, dang, that probably must have been tormenting. But where the Israelites was, where we had light. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High can give power and it can take it away. And he raised Pharaoh up, just like Trump. You know what I'm saying? He raised them up. He raised America up to be great and powerful and raised Trump up. You know what I'm saying? Trump was just in Epstein's parties, the son of somebody that was rich, that has no political background whatsoever. And now he's the president of the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? He got MAGA with him. He got his own personal army that's hunting down our Latino brothers, kicking them out. You know what I'm saying? Terrorizing the Haitians. You know what I'm saying? He's doing all types of stuff. He has power. He know he has power. What he say, sir? He said he on his he said, I'm in heaven now on my Air Force One.
That's right.
Got a personal Air Force One. He's smiling while they talking to him cheek to cheek. I'm in heaven now. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and continue, sir.
And that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
But like General Yohana has said to us, you know what I'm saying? These prophecies gonna come true, and then we gonna know who is the real God. You know what I'm saying? It ain't Allah, it ain't Buddha, it ain't sweet white baby Jesus. No. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna know when they see a black king drenched in blood come and crack open the sky and come down, you know what I'm saying, with his army of angels. And they're gonna know then. They're gonna know who is the most powerful. I land my plane.
In fact, now Most High Cry, give him a hand. Most High Cry. Shout out Aqua Vadasa said not now, but right now getting his troop. The sister is absolutely correct. Aqua Farai said, nah, he never planned on going to heaven. He made all his heaven is right here on earth, just like Officer Corral was saying. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Cook said he believes it. Trump knows exactly what's going on. You know, so I think the Israelis do too. Just like Officer Karab was saying, they knew they got the right one. This is the right one. It's gonna push every agenda that we have. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Go ahead.
No, I wanted to say one more thing too, because she put a comment in there, and I was just reading about his wife.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say yeah, right.
Yeah, you know where he met her at? He met her in Epstein's Island. He met her dealing with them.
She was one of
he brought her from Epstein.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Your first lady of America is a whore.
That's right.
And your president is a racist.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. And this is like the pinnacle of white. You know what I'm saying? This is like the best.
White excellence. This is white excellence.
This is white excellence. This is the pinnacle. The idea Captain Tazariak said that those devils, that she devil was the first 304. Right. Yeah, you got what? Prime, high class, 304 in the office. She the first lady, man. Thanks. Man, look at America, man. Y'all are low. You oppressors have hitten. You're low.
Down bad.
You can't even. Down bad. You can't even mumble. You can't mumble about our young men that's out on the block. That's been confused and tricked. That think that selling drugs out there is going to get them out of poverty. You can't even talk about them. You can't talk about them because they've been tricked. The oppressor hasn't been tricked. This is just his natural state. This is just what he do.
Right.
He has no reason to be this evil. This is just what I want to do. Blacks, Hispanics are out there. If you see them doing crime, black people, you should have more patience and you should get this truth to them because they feel like they have to do the things out there to escape poverty.
Yeah, it's desperation.
Yep.
It's desperation.
Oppression. Yep.
How desperate is a billionaire to molest kids?
Facts.
Goddamn. The worst thing is a rich devil with nothing to do.
Fact. And
idle hands.
And Slovakia, when you look at the Epstein list, this is comprised of billionaires. With $1 billion, you can buy anything that you want. They want little kids. That's what they want. They want to hurt, torture, and sexually assault little kids. Billionaires. White excellence. You know what I'm saying? I think Pam Bondi she was a product of Mar-a-Lago and Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying? The new daughter that they was getting ready to boost up, Erica Kirk. She was I think she worked for Trump before. She was in the pageants and all that stuff before as well. All of them. And this is who they put out in front. This is the premier white folks, but they'll look down on you if you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous. They look down on you. You know what I'm saying? They look down on you. Reagan, Bush, they was bringing in all the drugs, all the dope, but they look down on you for selling drugs. They look down on you for it. You know what I'm saying? Again, the Bible says that they hold themselves not guilty. They hold themselves not guilty. You feel me? And it also says that I'm gonna bring you the jealousy of a nation that's a no nation. White man is a no nation. They're the lowest of the low. And we have got to stop idolizing these folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's a great point that you brought out. His wife, she ain't even no damn. She's an immigrant. And when you look at Trump, folks, Trump is an immigrant as well. None of them are from over here originally. None of them. You know what I'm saying? But they'll kick us out the country. We the worst of the worst. Barron Trump ain't going to serve in the military. He's too tall. He's too tall. He's not going to the military. He got arthritis. He's too tall. He's not going. You know what I'm saying?
George Muir sign. I just dated myself with that one.
But just to get to the rest of these comments, Aqua Vadasa said, yeah, he's a bold clown. Young man Marcus said, moving with a purpose. Edom really believes they can stand up to the Most High. Yeah, Most High Christ. Edom believes what the it says in Obadiah. Who can bring me down? And who gonna bring me down? You know what I'm saying? That was the whole purpose of the Space Force program. Who gonna bring me down? Who gonna stop me? Nobody gonna stop me. I took your kids and you ain't do nothing about it. What you gonna do to me?
It's a lot.
Go ahead, Officer Karat.
Raya Ra'aya Judah said all these horror movies are documentaries of the oppressors. That's ever since that Epstein's files came out. That's all I've been thinking about. It's like, yo, they have no creativity. You know what I'm saying? All they did was just regurgitate stories that they already did. You know what I'm saying? That's what they all the horror movie stories is from their life. It's from their happiness. It's from what they wanted. Their happy times, their happy memories is horror stories for us to watch.
Nah, that's heavy because that joint is so true. That joint right there is so true. Y'all remember Silence of the Lambs? You know what I'm saying? What's the one Bill or whatever, the one that's cutting off the faces and putting them on them and stuff. Oh,
yeah, you saw that?
Yeah, they was doing that at Epstein Island.
What's it's the recent movie where it had the Channing Tatum in it, where they were getting the women and they had one man in there and the women. It was a black lady girl in there where they would smell a flower and they would be knocked
on
out.
Island, Blink,
and they was on the island.
Blink twice, I think. Blink twice.
Yeah, it was Blink. Yep, that's what it's called. Blink.
This is what they actually been doing.
That's exactly what they were doing.
Yeah, this is what they actually do. And putting it right in front of our face like it's a big game because it's a joke to them. You know what I'm saying? And they've been doing it. And it's not just some of them. It's all of them. That's how you get in that arena. That's who they are. And if you go back and what's so crazy to me, right? What's so heavy about what everybody's saying, when you look at history, haven't they always done that? Isn't that what they did to the slaves? Didn't they eat Nat Turner? They ate Nat Turner, right? Then when I was doing a little bit more research, that was common. It wasn't just because he was special. That's what they would do. That's why they would cut off our genitals, hang us, set us on fire. And you know what they would go to do next? Then they would run. It said it was like a mad crowd that would rush in and start to rip off pieces, and they would eat us out there. This is what they've always done. Always.
Hey, Salakia, sir.
Salak, go ahead.
No, I wanted to add into what you were saying about the skin. So I couldn't find they're saying that the Israelis, right, are taking the skin off of the dead Palestinian bodies and are making unnecessary stuff like bags and stuff like that. And they questioned them about it. You know what I'm saying? And they admitted it.
Yeah.
They said the Israelis admitted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. They said that it's a guy who is calling them, because you know they on social media. He's contacting them on social media and he's acting like he's cool with them, talking to him. You know what I'm saying? And then when he tell them, well, yeah, I'm Palestinian, then their whole persona change. Yeah, you should be unalive. Like these people like that. This is what they just do. Just like when you thinking about over there in Israel, from my understanding, sir, correct me if I'm wrong. Like when you hear about the stories over in Israel, it's like they more in their natural state over there.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? Like they are out there taking the skin off of the Palestinians. You look at their children, like you said, they just spit on you. You know what I'm saying? They like Karens and Kens and just wild out. They in that natural state over there. Nobody's stopping them. That's their heaven over there.
And
that's
Salakia,
really their heaven.
Right. In Salakia, what it is you can't give. It's a reason why we're supposed to be in charge. You know what I'm saying? Me and Officer Karai was out earlier today, right? And we met a young brother from El Salvador. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that he was saying, you know what I'm saying, when he got to talking about Christ coming back, you know what I'm saying? Because he's going to save the human race. You feel me? And in his ignorance, he's saying this because, like Officer Karai was telling him, that's because of the type of person you are, how humble you are, the heart that you have. That's us as a people. As much as they try to demonize us and the stuff that they say about us, we only hurt each other. We don't hurt nobody else. You feel me? But for them, they're not supposed to be in the position that they're in. So when you put the white man, Amalek, in the position that he's in, and you tell him that he's God's children, he has a doctrine that says that not only is everybody beneath him, that Talmud said after 3 years old, they can have sex with you. You know what I'm saying? That you don't mean anything to them, that you're supposed to be their slave. That's what they teach in that Talmud. So what you see with them over there, you see them in a position that they're not supposed to be in. Them children over there, they teach them from a young age, Not only are you better than everybody else, you supposed to unalive and hate everybody else. That's what they teach them over there. Those IDF soldiers are committed to doing, I think, like 2 years of service. You know what I'm saying? They have to join the military over there. Do you know that the Doctors Without Borders was saying at one point in time in Gaza that they was getting children coming in there, because most of the population in Gaza are children, right? They were saying they was getting them come in on one day, all their arms was blown off. On the next day, it was all legs that was blown off. On the next day, it's all heads that's gone. They was actually having a game where they were bad. Who gonna get the most arms today? Who gonna get the most legs today? You know what I'm saying? And these are children. This is ingrained in them. This is who they are naturally. This is what they did to us. This is what they did to the native indigenous when they came over here. This is what they did all through Brazil. You know what I'm saying? All over Jamaica, all over South America. This is what they have always done. This is who they always are. You know what I'm saying? They have a perpetual hatred, a perpetual bloodlust. The scriptures say, since you haven't hated blood, you know what I'm saying? Blood shall pursue thee. They got a perpetual bloodlust that doesn't change and doesn't stop. You know what I mean? We have been taught through Christianity, you know what I'm saying, that people can change. And you know, and you love that's a lie. You're gonna be who you are. You're gonna be who you always have been. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, the Bible say, can a leopard change its spots? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, I made crooked, you can't make straight. You know what I'm saying?
You can only hide it but for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Salaki, two things. I was gonna say, Aqua Fry said these girl trips better stop. She absolutely correct. Sisters, y'all need to sit y'all ass down. Hey, this ain't the time. They got Dubai on lock right now. Dubai done got hit. This ain't the time. So the sister is absolutely correct. And then last, she said that blood spattered background making everything hit hard. That's Officer Karala Khan. Give him a hand. Give him a hand with that perfect chop and cut background right there.
Hey, it's a lot, yes, sir. We was just talking about that, yo. Them girls trips. It's like, yo, listen, relax. Just relax. Hey, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, if you remember a couple years back, they was talking about the numbers started to come out and how we had like over 300,000 immigrants missing. Those are children. 300,000 children missing. You feel me? But I don't know if y'all remember Alligator Alcatraz. You know, it's about 1,200 to 1,500 people just missing. They don't even know where they at. This has been happening. This has been going on. America is #1 for human trafficking, sex trafficking. That's what Epstein Island is. You know what I'm saying? America is one big Epstein Island, especially if you're a billionaire and you got money. This is a playground to you. So the sister is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I just saw a story where one sister went over there to Africa. You know what I'm saying? She said she woke up and I think she said they drugged her. She fought her way out. You know what I'm saying? She woke up the next day. She was bleeding. Her friends couldn't find her. She went to the reception desk. We don't know. She's okay. She's okay. That type. And you know what I'm saying? And she just happened to make it back. I think they was from Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? And they got back and she was just telling the horror stories of this was some shit straight out of a movie. You know what I mean? But this actually happens to us. And it always has. But because we don't have the wisdom of this Bible, we think that the world is what we see on TV. And it's not what you see on TV. The world is what the Lord said it was going to be. You know what I'm saying? If you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, the Bible says to never trust thine enemy.
That's right.
Never trust thine enemy. You was going to be sold to your enemies. It said you was going to be oppressed and in slavery until Christ get back. You feel me? We done drunk the Kool-Aid. We swept it down. We free. It's the land of the brave. We in the best land there is. And that's all a lie. That's all a facade. You know what I mean? And what you see right now is the Lord just done hit everybody with a bucket of cold water. It's time to wake up. Yeah, if you a sister out there, this ain't the time for no girls trip. No, they got folks stuck right now in Dubai. Can't get home.
If you're a sister, right? Well, if you're a sister, especially in the UPK, man, like listen, brothers, you know, we get orders down from the people above us to prepare for certain things. You know what you should be doing is helping your man prepare, man. Learn how to purify water. Perfect that. Like this right now is studying time. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to purify water. You know what I'm saying? How to
Get
do
practical.
do some medical skills. You know what I'm saying? Some at home. Learn how to birth a baby at home, or what it takes to get them to a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Sewing. You know what I mean? It's like it's time to put your hands to use, learn some crafts. Now you become virtuous. Now you
That's
become
right.
something that's worth higher
Skill.
than rubies in a time where these females in the world only
Right.
know TikTok. They only
Right.
know the minimum things. Then somebody who knows this much can keep my family. You know what I'm saying? Can do all of this while I gotta go out and do this. I come back. You done kept everybody warm. You done clothed them. You done fed them. You done taught them. You done healed their wounds. You done sewed it up. You done birthed babies. You done did this. I can listen. When they say that the woman is the glory of the man, right? It was one time Commander Junior Hunter explained it like this: like when a man, when somebody comes back and tell a man, like, man, yo, your rib, she made this and did this, and that makes that man like, dang. You know what I'm saying? It gives him glory. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you learning all these skills, and your
Right.
man go out and do something, and somebody needs something, and you come help and assist a brother or a sister, and then he get back and he say, man, your rib, yo, she amazing, yo, tell her to teach my rib this and this. That brings
Right.
glory to him. Like these other sisters out here, don't be, because everybody, not everybody, but a lot of sisters got friends that's still in the world, and they don't know what's going on right now. They want to go to drive a plane somewhere over here and go on vacation. The girl come with me and I pay for it. And I'm saying, and it might seem like, yo, dang, yo, she gonna pay for the trip. Shoot, this, that, and the third. Nah, we on a mission for a kingdom, and we this close. Nah, I ain't got time for none of that. It's hot right now. You know how we say on the block, yo, it's hot, yo. When the block, when you out on the block, like that's how young people be. We're saying when the police is all around and you really can't do too much. You know what I'm saying? In the trap, you just confined to one place. It's like, it's hot. You can't be doing a lot of stuff. Well, it's hot. America is hot. You heard me? Yeah, just chill. Just learn.
No, you're absolutely correct. And shout out to all those sisters out there. All those sisters out there, you know what I'm saying? Damn right, Aqua Fry, Aqua Odessa, all those sisters out there in the UPK. In the UPK, you know what I'm saying? Because again, that's a beautiful and a powerful thing that our community has lacked on purpose. They did that on purpose, separating us. They did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Turning our women into whores and turning out and getting our women dependent on them. That oppressor became the husband. White Jesus became the husband. All because, you know what I'm saying, that way they can do whatever they want to them. And they can turn them into a weapon and weaponize them against our own community. And that's what you've been seeing. But you know what I'm saying? Like Officer Karaj saying, these sisters in here, these some strong sisters in here. Because that's hard to break away from that. It's hard to break away from that world. That take discipline. That take time. When the whole world tells you that you're wrong. But all the brothers, all the Akim and the Akwatha and in the UPK, just hold on. Christ said, he that endures to the end shall be saved. Hold on for a little bit longer. All that ridicule that y'all face from your families, from your friends, you know what I'm saying? All that's getting ready to change very soon. Very soon, it's going to be evident. It's going to be very evident. Them crazy niggas that was on the corner knew what they was talking about. Yeah, right there.
In Salak, even if it died down, right? I think Iran has hit too many countries. It's going too far that even if it's died down, it's just going to be less talk about it, but it's still going to be going on. So even if it died down, I think that's even more of a chance for you. All right, cool. I got time to really perfect what I'm supposed to be perfecting, to get all these preparation things in order that I'm supposed to get in order to even start working out. You know what I mean? If you need to. Like, don't think it died down, meaning like, oh, well, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Nah, you're not using your time wisely. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw that in there.
And Salaki, even if it does, like you say, quote unquote, die down, don't be fooled. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fooled. What's happened in this last week has changed everything forever. Those bases that got destroyed over there in Saudi Arabia. And I mean, what's the different ones? In the UAE, all those bases. It took. They said it took America years and trillions of dollars to build those bases. They say the damage that's been done now would take them at least 8 to 10 years to replicate. 8 to 10 years. So whatever happens from now on, America's not going to be over in the Middle East like it was before, which tells me they're not backing off the pedal. They can't because they're not going to be able to come back over there no more. You done shitting on all your friends. You done got all your friends blowing up. You can't back down right now. The pride of Esau, they ain't backing down. They ain't backing down. But we're going to see. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see. Scripture say no man know the time or hour. If the Lord is merciful and gracious enough to give us a little bit more time, you will be wise to use it wisely and prepare for what's getting ready to take place. You know what I'm saying? Last point, Brown Hornet, I forget the brother's name. He told us his name before. I think he out of Jersey, I believe. But he said concert the block is hot. Aqua Fadessa said someone just asked me to go to China. She said, hell no, I'm upside crack. Yeah, I wouldn't go over there right now either. And then last but not least, ISUPK, the family back, Kwame Yasha y'all gonna hear that a whole lot very soon. What we got less than 30 days. You're gonna hit Kwame Yasha over and over again because you got the Lord's 57 Passover in Houston, Texas, April 4th. If you haven't already paid your Passover fee, Salak y'all want.
No, all right, right along them lines. You know what I'm saying? The Passover is April 4th. Pay that Passover fee. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit booked before your flight. You know
okay, yeah, I thought the brothers I need
Passover fee. 1, 2. You sisters want them corsages? Got red and white corsages, okay? White corsage is if you a sister that's available. Red corsage is if you already married. You know what I'm saying? Red means stop. Red lets every brother know you are off limits. You understand? You are in possession of another brother. All right. But there's gonna check either ISUPK Baltimore, Eastern Shore, or Virginia for the link. You have to pre-order those corsages. Okay.
Yeah, I just got
I'm saying there's timing and delivery and things like that. So definitely do not delay ordering them corsages. All right. So just check on any of them platforms tonight and click that link, order that corsage. Don't be there without no corsage.
Hey, so
like if you married. So like, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say real quick. The brother said he was the young man Raheem out of Jersey, and then Yabashim Shabakata, Officer 500 the one Yala. You know what I'm saying? Congratulations on the rank raise, bro. The one Yala, you know what I'm saying? Inspiration to all the young brothers out there. You feel me? Out of Florida, good seeing you, Priest. I just want to throw that out there. I don't want to select it.
No sweat. I also wanted to blaze this quick commercial real quick, 15 seconds. We got an event coming up in Baltimore. Officer Uriah is putting on the ISUPK Symposium. You understand? This is for all you blackety black science, you know what I mean, brothers and sisters. Think that we don't know science, we don't agree with science, we don't understand science, man. Listen, we're practical, man. You understand? Like, what the hell is, neutrons and electrons, you know what I'm saying? If you don't know what the hell to do about it, all right? Protons, all right? So just a quick little...
I finally get to show everyone that I was more. And look what you unleashed.
Look, shout out Officer Uriah. That brother be getting it in.
A lot, yeah.
Hand.
That brother is well educated, man.
Very much so. I don't want
universities. Go ahead, Warrior.
No, if I may, Shalak, I just wanted to say for the STEM, they're gonna have a science project, right? Then they're gonna have a technology project, then they're gonna have an engineering project, and then they're gonna have a math project for all the kids, like different stations. Yup, hands-on. And then
man.
We're gonna have food there for them. And then after that, they're gonna have they're gonna have scientists there. And we're going to have a discussion, like maybe the latest discussion I guess everybody's been talking about is the world round or flat. but they're gonna have a discussion, and different people can come up and probably you know, they're gonna have different people come up to say their claims about, you know, what to prove which one, and the scientist is gonna prove that, you know, what it really is.
Let me get Genesis.
It's a lot, y'all want. And in connection with what y'all were just saying in the STEM joint, can you show what I just shared real quick?
You got it.
Also, in the school, you ain't gotta worry about the steps, man. The school been redone. So if you ever been to the Baltimore school and you know you gotta walk up them 2 flights of steps, you ain't got 2 flights of steps to walk up no more. So don't worry about you know what I mean, doing that no more.
What you gotta do?
You just
what is a sliding board, a reverse slide?
Yeah.
The elevator, to wall?
Yeah, you just gotta walk up one regular
flight now, just one flight.
Just house joint. You don't gotta walk up. The lower part was longer, so you only gotta walk up one joint.
Get out of hand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's been painted, carpet in there, everything new.
But yeah, I just wanted to show this little pic right here, just in with what he just said. Don, you can scratch that. I love Africa garbage. That's just the people who put this post out. But the 3 highest IQs in the world right now are those 3 those babies right there, a brother and 2 other sisters. Those are the 3 highest IQs in the entire world right now. You feel me? So again, don't let anybody convince or lie to you about who we are. This is who we've always been. This is us at our lowest right now. This is us at our lowest in the middle of our captivity. So just imagine, you know what I'm saying, what we gonna do once we get up out of here, we get in our rightful position. I just want to throw that out there right there, Slocky.
Well, listen, man, it's been a glorious
one.
Y'all
getting quiet on me. Must be that time. Y'all getting quiet on me. Must be that time.
Nah, listen, it's not 9 o'clock just struck. Like you see, I had that one picture queued. I'm gonna just throw it up. This your pastors.
What you got?
This your pastors. I ain't even gonna play the video. This your pastors. I'm gonna leave that Christian damn church. This your religious leadership.
Facts.
It's the pinnacle of all Christendom right here.
Facts.
The goddamn the bringer of the apocalypse.
Facts. And you know what's
the
so crazy?
Bringer of the apocalypse. This is
what's so crazy is when you see pictures like this. What I always think about out of one is these was the same folks that was praying and loving Jesus the same time they were beating our back.
Come on.
Same time that they was taking our women and taking our children, you know what I'm saying? Assaulting them. The same time that they was unaliving the native indigenous, you know what I'm saying? Set them on fire. Oh, they was all for Jesus then too. You know what I'm saying? And that's who they are. So if you Black, Latino, or Native Indigenous, you have got to see that the God that they serve is not our God. The God they serve is not the God of the Bible. And the God that they serve can't be a righteous God. You feel me? Can't be a righteous God. If you want to learn about that righteous God, y'all better find the ISUPK. You better make haste. Like the Bible said, you better find the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying?
This day.
For real. Right. 27 in the bag. 27 of them.
That was a hell of a show. All right, Akio. I want to say you have about Shim Yavashah Baraka Thumbs on the Akio. I was Mar Alathon by Shim Yavashah on the Akwathium. We'll be back next Sunday. You know what I'm saying? 7 o'clock. Another episode of Chop and Cut. Shalom, Israel.
They need food, housing, clothing. They need counseling. They need understanding of what's happened to them. They need an identity. They need to know the truth about the Lord. They need to be woke up to who the devil is. White man. That's what the hell they need. And you add that to black people, Latinos, and Native Indians, brother, then you're going to be able to do something. For you. The whole reason I'm in here saying these things to you, because these things are supposed to show you and give you hope. It's supposed to make you say to yourself, you know what, we got a kingdom coming. You know what, the Lord's judgment is coming. You know what, let's change our